Can you believe that in a remote land of Nepal, there exists a peculiar marriage tradition where women can marry not just one, but two or even more brothers within the same family? What seems like a scenario straight out of a fictional novel is actually a daily reality in the Tamang community, where polyandry has existed for generations. Jealousy has no place in these families, as the wife not only manages the household, but also acts as a bridge for emotional and economic ties between family members. What has allowed a society to accept and even thrive under such a shocking tradition? Before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow our channel, Eagle Discovery, to explore more exciting and fascinating content. Introduction to the Tamang community, where women have multiple husbands. At dizzying altitudes in the Himalayas, nestled between the majestic mountains and lush green valleys of Nepal, lies the unique Tamang community. This society stands out not only for its rich cultural heritage, but also for a rare marriage practice that sets it apart from most cultures around the world. Women can marry multiple husbands, often brothers within the same family. What's even more surprising is that, despite what one might expect, sharing a wife among brothers doesn't lead to jealousy or conflict. Instead, in Tamang society, the family lives harmoniously, supporting and helping one another in daily life. It is the strong family bonds and a deep sense of community that allow them to overcome any negative emotions, creating a unique harmony within their family structure. Though this practice might seem perplexing to the outside world, upon closer examination, it becomes evident that this is a creative solution to cope with the environmental and resource challenges in the harsh Himalayan region. Farmland is scarce here, and the custom of brothers sharing one wife ensures that the family's resources remain stable and undivided. It is a smart strategy to protect assets and grow together in a difficult environment. The Tamang tradition of polyandry also reflects a deep sense of responsibility and cooperation among family members. The relationship between brothers is not just one of marriage with the woman, but also a bond of unity in managing the household, raising children, and sharing economic responsibilities. The values of community and mutual respect have become the foundation upon which the Tamang society has survived and flourished through generations. What has allowed the Tamang society to persist and grow with such an unusual practice? How do they overcome the natural human emotions to live peacefully in a polyandrous household? These are the questions we will explore as we delve deeper into the culture and lifestyle of the Tamang community in this article. The journey from Tibet to Nepal, the formation of the Tamang people. The Tamang people have a long and storied history of migration. Thousands of years ago, their ancestors left Tibet and crossed the treacherous Himalayas in search of new lands. This journey was not just a geographical movement, but also brought with it the cultural values, beliefs, and way of life of ancient Tibetans. The Tamang gradually settled in the lush valleys of Nepal and developed into a sustainable community, living closely connected with the surrounding nature. Today, the Tamang primarily reside in regions bordering the Kathmandu Valley and along the Himalayan range, where they continue to uphold the traditional values passed down through the ages. Vibrant culture, Tamang music, dance, and spirituality. Tamang culture is a colorful tapestry woven with music, dance, and spiritual rituals. Music plays a central role in their lives, with traditional instruments like the damfu, a round drum symbolizing the moon, and the tungnya, a four-stringed instrument. Tamang music tells stories of love, mountain life, and their reverence for nature. Each melody carries a cultural memory, making listeners feel not just with their ears but with their hearts. One cannot overlook the famous cell dance with its rhythmic and graceful steps. This dance is not just part of festivals, but also a way for the Tamang to celebrate agricultural cycles and honor life. Through these lively dances, the Tamang pay tribute to their ancestors and their rich traditions. During festivals, the cell dance echoes throughout the villages, bringing with it the vibrant atmosphere of Tamang identity. Traditional clothing, a symbol of elegance and spirituality. The traditional attire of the Tamang people is one of the most important elements reflecting their cultural and spiritual values. Tamang men typically wear boto, a sleeveless vest made from thick fabric, paired with the Dora Sural outfit, which consists of a long coat and tight-fitting pants. This attire not only keeps them warm in cold climates, but also conveys elegance and dignity during important ceremonies. Tamang women wear gono, a long wraparound skirt, along with a cholo blouse featuring intricately embroidered collars, symbolizing grace and respect for tradition. They also use a long scarf called patara, often draped over their shoulders or heads, adding to their modest yet refined appearance. The embroidery on their clothing often depicts flowers, birds, or Buddhist symbols, which not only adds beauty, but is also believed to protect the wearer from evil spirits. Polyandry, a survival strategy in Tamang society. In many cultures, polyandry may be rare or even controversial, but for the Tamang, it is a strategic and intelligent practice that helps families maintain economic and social stability. This tradition stems from the harsh geographic conditions of the Himalayan region, where arable land is scarce, and resource management is essential for survival. In the steep, rugged hills where the Tamang live, land is incredibly limited. If it were divided among all the brothers in a family, each would end up with too little land to sustain themselves. By sharing a wife, Tamang families keep their property intact, ensuring that their resources remain productive and can support the entire household. This practice also boosts agricultural productivity since the brothers work together on shared land rather than dividing it and reducing efficiency. Beyond economic benefits, polyandry also helps manage population growth in a context where resources are scarce. By limiting the number of heirs in a family, the Tamang ensure that they do not face resource depletion in the future. This practice reflects the community's clever adaptation to the difficult natural environment. Maintaining a large family with multiple husbands creates a strong social support network. The brothers not only help each other with farming and managing the household, but also share the responsibilities of raising children and making important family decisions. This cooperation enables the Tamang to thrive despite the harsh conditions of their mountainous homeland, building a strong social system where each member plays a specific role and contributes to the family's overall well-being. Additionally, polyandry plays a key role in preserving family assets across generations. Instead of splitting land among many children, the property remains undivided and well-managed, ensuring that the family does not lose land or face economic difficulties. This is particularly crucial in a region where natural resources are limited and fiercely contested. The powerful role of women in Tamang society. In Tamang society, women do not merely play the role of wives, they are also the managers of households and assets. They actively participate in economic activities such as farming, animal husbandry, and handicrafts. Tamang women have the final say in important family and community matters, from agricultural production to social issues. This demonstrates the great respect and power women hold in Tamang society, which is a remarkable contrast to many other cultures where women's roles are often restricted. Handling jealousy and conflict, the key to family harmony. In polyandrous families, maintaining harmony and avoiding jealousy is crucial to ensuring stability. The Tamang have developed a value system based on cooperation and mutual respect. Open communication is encouraged among family members, and the overall well-being of the family is prioritized. Any conflicts that do arise are resolved gently, helping the family remain united and harmonious. Women, with their central role, act as the glue that holds everything together. They function as mediators, ensuring that relationships between husbands are well maintained. Through this, the Tamang create a strong and resilient family network, where each member plays an essential role in keeping the family stable. Relationships between brothers in polyandrous families. Unity and responsibility. In polyandrous families, the relationship between brothers is often extremely strong. Instead of seeing each other as competitors, they work together as partners in life. Brothers share responsibilities in managing assets, farming terraced fields, and caring for the family. This creates an environment that is not only economically stable, but also emotionally supportive, fostering solidarity and mutual assistance. The role of grandparents and uncles, pillars of wisdom and tradition. In Tamang society, the roles of grandparents and maternal uncles are vital in nurturing and protecting younger generations. Grandparents are not just elders in the family. They are keepers of tradition and pass down life experiences to their grandchildren. Maternal uncles often serve as mentors, protectors, and caregivers, reflecting the importance of kinship relationships and their influence in Tamang society. Buddhism and animism, a blend of spirituality and daily life. The Tamang people practice Buddhism, but their beliefs are also deeply intertwined with animistic and shamanistic rituals. These traditions reflect their close relationship with nature, where they believe that everything around them has a spirit and power. The blend of Buddhism and ancient beliefs creates a rich and profound spiritual life. Religious ceremonies are not merely rituals, but a way for the Tamang to maintain harmony with nature and balance between the physical and spiritual worlds. During major festivals like Losar, Tamang families gather to perform religious offerings and cultural activities, honoring the spiritual values they have preserved for generations. Langtang and Gosankunda, nature and spirituality in harmony. The Langtang Valley and Gosankunda Lake are two of the most remarkable places to explore the Tamang region. Langtang, often referred to as the Switzerland of Nepal, with its snow-covered peaks and lush green valleys, is one of the most scenic trekking routes in Nepal. It's a place where you can admire the breathtaking beauty of nature while interacting with Tamang people in their daily lives. Gosankunda Lake, located at an altitude of 4,380 meters, is a sacred lake of great religious significance to both Hindus and Buddhists. Every year, thousands of pilgrims journey here to participate in the Janai Purnima festival, praying and seeking spiritual peace. Gosankunda is not only a beautiful place, but also a symbol of the deep spiritual connection between the Tamang people and their natural surroundings. Tamang cuisine, the essence of mountain flavors. Tamang cuisine is rich in the flavors of the mountains, with traditional dishes that are both unique and symbolic. Chang, a fermented beverage made from corn, barley, or millet, is a popular drink during festivals and religious ceremonies. Thukpa, a hot noodle soup adapted from Tibetan cuisine, is essential during the cold winters. Another traditional dish, phumba, made from pig's blood, is an integral part of Tamang festivals and is believed to hold spiritual significance. These dishes are not just food, but cultural symbols, reflecting the craftsmanship of the Tamang people and their deep connection to nature. Terrace farming and animal husbandry, the economic backbone of the Tamang. One of the key agricultural techniques of the Tamang people is terrace farming. On the steep slopes of the Himalayas, they grow essential crops like corn, millet, and barley, staples that have sustained them for generations. In addition to farming, the Tamang are known for their skills in raising goats, sheep, and yaks, which provide meat, milk, and wool for warm clothing. Beyond farming and herding, the Tamang are also talented artisans. They use the natural resources around them, such as wood and animal fur, to create beautifully crafted products, reflecting their creativity and connection to their environment. Challenges and adaptation in modern society. Today, the Tamang are facing new challenges as the younger generation enters the world of education and modern employment. The shift in lifestyle, especially the decline of polyandry, indicates that Tamang society is evolving to adapt to modern realities. However, the core values of love for nature, community solidarity, and spiritual devotion continue to define their cultural identity. The future and legacy of the Tamang people. The Tamang people stand at a crossroads, where they must find a way to preserve their rich cultural heritage while adapting to the fast pace of modern life. With their strong sense of unity and pride in their roots, the Tamang will likely find a balance between maintaining tradition and facing the future. Their journey is a testament to human resilience and adaptability in the face of natural and social challenges. The Tamang's polyandrous marriage tradition not only surprises, but also challenges our conventional understanding of family and marriage. As the world modernizes, these practices still persist, serving as a living example of the cultural diversity of humanity. Will these ancient values continue to thrive, or will they fade in the face of societal change? Only time will tell.